up and keep it going for Chris Grace.
Hey everybody. My name is Chris. I'm in my 40s. Sometimes people don't believe me when I tell them I'm in my 40s because I have the face of a baby. But that's okay because I have the body of a baby. My body is like if you took a stock photo of an infant, imported it into Photoshop, grabbed the corner, and just scaled it up to 5'8". My look is mutant toddler. Like Sally said, I was on a TV show called Superstore. And so I consider myself mildly famous, which means I'm famous enough that sometimes I get recognized in Target, but I'm not famous enough to not have to tell you about it. Put it this way, I'm on Cameo, but I've only made enough money for about half of an iMac. If you don't know what Cameo is, it's an app where you can pay a celebrity to make a video for you. And people are like, tell me happy birthday, or tell me to believe in myself. And my friend booked one. He was like, tell me when you're going to pay me back. He's just keeping me grounded. So I blocked him. He was telling all our friends, oh, Chris thinks he's better than everyone now. And I don't. I don't think I'm better than everyone, okay? Him specifically, yes, I'm better than him. Because he hasn't been on television. I'm an actor, I live here in Los Angeles. That's my way of telling you that I'm gay. I'm jaded now. I'm jaded about pride parades. Because pride parades used to be affirming, and now they're annoying. Like the first time I was at a pride parade, I was like, wow, look at all these people. I feel so welcome. And now when I'm at a pride parade, I'm like, wow, look at all these people. I can't get to the Chipotle. Like, I know y'all want equality, but your desire for civil rights is guac blocking me. It can be tough being gay, especially if you're Chinese, because there's a lot of racism in dating. I don't know if y'all know this, but people put no Asians in their profiles. And they're like, it's just a preference, it's not racist. It's like, yes, it is. It's definitely racist. You know why? Because if you see one Asian man and you're not attracted to him, that's fine. But if you extrapolate from that you're not attracted to all Asian men, plural, you're essentially saying we all look the same, and that is racist. No one says this about white guys. All right, no one's like, I'm not attracted to Kid Rock, so don't tell me about this Brad Pitt person. Hey, don't show me a picture of George Clooney, okay? I've seen Mitch McConnell. All white men have turkey necks and they sound like Colonel Sanders. That actually does describe a lot of white guys. So. You know what? I'm back on board. Let's do this racism thing. Let's go, Brandon. Racism is weird for Asian people because people are racist towards me for just this part of my face. I think it's odd that I could avoid racism by buying sunglasses. I could go fight people on Twitter, or I could write a senator, or I could march in a protest, or I could just get some Oakleys. That joke was sponsored by Oakleys. I'm doing therapy now. Thank you for the silence. My therapist is white, and y'all, I'm learning a lot about things. Did you know there's big differences between white childhood and Asian childhood? Apparently white kids are raised with this thing called affection. Sorry to use medical jargon. I've never heard of this concept before. My therapist asked me how often I was hugged as a child, which I did take as a personal attack. And I thought about it. I literally couldn't remember a single time my parents ever hugged me growing up. Oh, it's so sad. That's why I ended up here. I told a friend of mine who's white, and he couldn't believe this. He's like, dude, I used to get hugged all the time. I used to get hugged like getting dropped off at school, getting picked up from school. At night when I was tired, I would tell my parents good night, and they come in and tell me they love me, and they hug me. And this is amazing to me because apparently some white people get a hug when they go to the other side of the house. I didn't get a hug when I went to college on the other side of the country. Yes, one Asian person's like, yep, me too.
I said it.
Thank you for identifying yourself. I like to know where the Asians are in the room, just so I can direct.
Non-Asian.
Great. Listen, I like to know where the Asians are and the non-Asians. I asked the host for a seating map. I like to keep the races separate. So yeah, I'm trying to make up this hug deficit. And I told my therapist, I'm gonna make a concerted effort to hug more people in my life whenever I see them, and that was in March 2020. And that turned out great, you guys. I don't see what the big deal is, just a Chinese man handing out hugs in spring 2020. Yes, I just got off the plane from Wuhan. Give me a hug. Yes, I brought bat sandwiches from the wet market. They're delicious. Why is everyone freaking out? All right, my name's Chris Grace. Y'all have been great.